This is an instruction video about how to fit the LanternLITE DIY roof lantern blind. Please note that every installation is slightly different due to the on-site circumstances, so the installer's discretion must be used at all times. The installation type shown here is standard orientation on top of angle, with the blind side fixed into the reveal. Step 1. Assemble your blind on the floor with the angle to check all the dimensions before you begin. Then drill the angle with an appropriate number of fixing holes. In this video we're using 2 fixing points per section of angle. As we're fitting onto timber, we know that these will be secure fixings, however you may wish to drill more fixing holes depending on your installation environment. Next, fit the angle at the motor end of the reveal. Please note that angles are provided oversized and can be trimmed to fit with a hacksaw. Then mark the fixing points for all other sections of angle. Depending on the fixing grounds, you may need to drill and plug these points you have marked. If nothing was specified on your order, you will need to drill the side channels for fixing. You will need at least 2 fixing points per channel. Now remove the screws holding the headbox covers on, and remove the front cover from both headboxes. If no cable exit was specified on the order, you'll need to drill a cable exit in the appropriate position. To do this, use a small drill bit to create a pilot hole, then use a 13mm drill bit to make the final hole, then insert the rubber grommet supplied. Now remove the plastic pin from the bearing end and keep this safe. Insert the drive end into the headbox. It is important to ensure the motor head is fully inserted into the cup on the bracket. Failure to do this can lead to motor malfunction and damage. When the drive end is correctly inserted, you'll be able to drop the bearing end onto the bracket at the other end of the headbox. Then click the plastic pin into place again. Now fit the channels to both headboxes and prepare to tension the blind. From the CTS units, pull out enough cord to reach the hem bar plus 100mm. Then use a screw or a drill bit to lock the tension by inserting it into the hole marked locking point. Remove the screw and washers and loop the cord around the hem bar attachment in a figure of 8 style. Now replace the screws and washers. You can now unlock the tension by pulling on the tension wire and removing the locking pin you used. Now lift the blind into the reveal and rest the motor end on the angle you have fitted. Then take the angle for the spring box end of the blind and fix this into position. Now repeat this for the other two sides of the blind. Now that the blind is sitting on the angle, ensure that it is perfectly square. Once you are happy that it is square, fix the blind through one side channel to secure it in position. You may wish to pack it out from the angle. Check the headbox width and ensure that the distance between the outside of the side channels is the same as the headbox. Use packers to ensure you don't change this measurement when tightening the screws. Now power up the blind and fully open it. Slide the plastic side channel inserts into the channel and onto the zip edge of the fabric. It is important that the flexible fins on the insert are tucked behind the returns in the side channels for the full lengths on both edges. There is likely to be a bit of wrinkling in the fabric along the edges of the zip, as this is characteristic of the product. However, ensuring that the blind is perfectly square will help to minimise this. Finally, fit the covers back onto the head boxes and secure in position with screws you removed earlier in the process. Once limits have been set on the motor, your installation is complete. For motor setup information, please refer to the relevant manufacturer's instruction manual.